If you're looking for a delicious and healthy summer treat, then you need to try these strawberry mango popsicles. They're made with just 5 simple ingredients and take less than 10 minutes to make plus freezing time, and they are so much better than store-bought. I hope you love them, and make sure to hit that follow button for more healthy recipes.
Let's make 3-ingredient healthy chocolate raspberry bites. Mix raspberries and Greek yogurt together, then add dollops onto a plate lined with parchment paper. Let's set in the freezer, dip in melted dark chocolate, and enjoy!
This is the easiest summer dessert recipe. Start by putting any berries you want into any type of baking dish. It can be a pie tin, a cupcake tin, a loaf pan, and you mix up the crumble. The ratio I use for crumble is 1 to 1 to 1 of flour to sugar to soften butter, and I use half brown sugar, half granulated sugar, but that's totally up to you. Crumble it up, put it on top of your berries, into the oven 350 until the top is golden brown, and enjoy!
Today we're making the viral Japanese fruit sandos, a recipe that's surprisingly easy and approved by multiple taste testers. I'm starting off by washing and prepping all of my fruit. I decided to go with strawberries, oranges, and kiwis today, but you can use the fruits of your choice. And for the strawberries, I'm pitting them so that they look kind of like hearts, and also cut the oranges and kiwis so that they would fit nicely. Moving on to the whipped cream, this is a very simple recipe. Just use heavy whipping cream and some sugar and add it to an electric mixer until stiff peaks. Now let's make the sandwiches. I'm using Japanese milk bread and cutting off all the crusts and then going ahead and starting to assemble. I ended up putting the whipped cream inside piping bag to make it easier to fill up all these crevices, and also place the fruit depending on how you want it to look when it's cut. I used saran wrap to secure everything and mark down the line that I want to cut on. I did the same thing for the strawberry sandwich, laid down my saran wrap, filled in all the crevices, and then marked a line of where I wanted to cut it. And for this last bit, I ended up making a little bit of extra, so I made a matcha strawberry sandwich as well. I left my sandwiches in the fridge overnight for the best results, and look at this finished product. So now you know that.
Fresh Korean strawberry milk is hands down my favorite summer drink. Chop up the strawberries. I'm making a lot today because the sauce tastes really good on top of ice creams, waffles, and milk bread. Add 2/3 of the strawberry in the pot, honey, sugar, and some lemon juice. Simmer the strawberry for 15 minutes until it becomes nice and soft, like this. Add in the rest of the strawberry. Gently mix, and we're gonna cook for another 2 minutes. Drizzle in the strawberry syrup. Add in ice, and you can add in milk or coconut milk. Look at that.
This is one of my favorite Japanese desserts. It's a strawberry layered with red bean and covered in soft mochi. Let's make strawberry daifuku. Cut the stems off your strawberries and roll out a ball of red bean paste. Flatten it and then add your strawberry to the middle. Pull up the sides of the paste until the strawberry is completely covered. Add glutinous rice flour and sugar and add in water while stirring. Cover it with plastic wrap and microwave it for 1 minute. Stir it and cover again for 1 additional minute in the microwave. Check to make sure the dough has stretch, and then add starch on the surface. Add your mochi and then cut it into smaller pieces. Stretch it out and then place your strawberry in the middle. Pull the mochi upwards until your strawberry is completely covered, and then serve it sliced in half.
Did you know that if you take a fruit, cut off its head, scoop out the guts, freeze it for 4 hours, throw it into a blender, blend until smooth, scoop it back into its carcass, freeze again, you will have created the most delicious dessert that's only 2 ingredients to help you grow your hair and glow your skin from the inside out.
This is the kind of fruit salad you actually crave, and one that disappears from the table because it tastes more like dessert than anything else. And it gets coated in this creamy dressing made with sweetened condensed milk. But first, it starts with juicy ripe fruit that's all diced up like a chopped salad, so every bite is easy to eat. And if we're being honest, no one's reaching for those hard, crunchy chunks of unripe melon that always seem to overpopulate fruit salad. Let this be your signature dish that you're bringing to summer parties from here on out, because you'll have everybody asking for the recipe from their first bite.
أجي وصايبه واتشي مشروب كوري لكن على طريقتي اللي وليت مدمنة عليه في الإفطار. غادي نقطعوا الفراولة وفلون ديال الفريز اللي صايبته من قبل، بودور الشيا رطبتهم في الماء، وحليب الكوك أو الحليب العادي، عصير الفراولة وكنزيد الثلج. ممكن تضيفوا حتى مشروب غازي إلا كان كيعجبكم على الطريقة الكورية، راه ما يمكنش شحال كيحيد العطش، ضروري تجربوه بصحة وراحة.
There's no snack that reminds me more of my childhood summers than freezer pops, but they're so much better homemade, made with real fruit and no artificial colors or flavors. Welcome back to episode 13 of Better Than Store-Bought, a series where we're sharing homemade versions of our favorite store-bought snacks that not only taste better, but are also better for you. These freezer pops are so easy to make. Each flavor is made with the exact same formula, just 2 cups of frozen fruit, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of lemon or lime juice, and about a half cup of water. We made 6 different flavors: strawberry lemon, mango lime, peach, kiwi pineapple mint, blueberry lemon, and raspberry pitaya. You can really use just about any fruit you'd like. These are really easy to customize. For the purposes of showing off the colors and flavors for this recipe, we used disposable freezer pop bags, but there are also a ton of reusable silicone options available. These are truly so easy to make. You can make a huge batch and fill your freezer with them, and your kids will absolutely love them. But to be honest, as an adult, I cannot stop eating these too. You can find all the information on the bags that we used as well as the recipe in the caption.
It looks like Play-Doh, it stretches like Play-Doh, but it's actually dessert and it's delicious. Let's make mango mochi. Start by combining glutinous rice flour with sugar, half a cup of mango puree and 2 tablespoons of water. Mix it and it'll come together to form a dough that you now need to microwave for 2.5 minutes on regular heating mode, and you'll see it'll become super glossy and squishy and irresistibly stretchy like this. It'll also be super sticky at this point, so knead it in some corn flour and then divide it into 4 parts. Roll out each part super thin and then fill it with whipped cream and a big chunk of mango. Wrap the dough around it and your mochi is ready to be eaten and enjoyed. This is so good.
This is my blueberry cookie skillet. It uses fresh summertime blueberries that are baked under a buttery soft cookie, served warm with vanilla bean ice cream. This one is so good, you can eat it straight out of the skillet. To make this recipe, you're gonna start by grabbing a bowl and adding melted butter and sugar to it. Mix that until combined before adding in an egg and vanilla extract and mixing again. Add your dry ingredients in and fold until combined, then set them to the side. Grab a 9-inch cast iron skillet and add frozen or fresh blueberries to it, along with sugar and cornstarch. Top your blueberries with your cookie batter and place this in the oven to bake. And once it's fully cooked, it's ready to be enjoyed.
This is how I like to make my strawberry cheesecake bars. And what makes them taste so amazing is the strawberry reduction that's swirled on top. So we start by making that first. We blend together 1 pound of whole strawberries and a half cup of granulated sugar in a blender or a food processor. We're gonna mix until smooth, and then we're pouring it into a small saucepan and heating over medium heat. And after about 8 minutes, it should become kind of bubbly and foamy like this. Then we turn the heat down to medium low and let it cook for another 30 minutes until it gets beautiful and jammy just like this. We set that aside to cool, and then we work on the graham cracker crust. This is 1 cup of crushed graham cracker crumbs, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter that's melted, 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we pour this into our prepared pan and pop it into a preheated 325-degree oven for about 8 minutes. And next we work on the cheesecake batter. This is 3 cups or 24 ounces of softened cream cheese, and we're mixing this on a medium speed until smooth, and then we mix in 1 cup of granulated sugar on a medium speed until combined. Next we add in a 1/2 cup of room temperature sour cream and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We mix that on a medium-low speed until combined, and then add in 3 eggs, mixing on low 1 at a time. At this point the batter should be really nice and smooth, and we're going to pour half of it into a separate bowl and mix in 1/3 cup of the strawberry reduction along with 1 tiny small drop of red gel food coloring to make our strawberry cheesecake batter. To give these bars a pretty swirled look, we're alternating pouring in the regular and strawberry cheesecake batter, and we spoon the rest of the strawberry reduction on top and then marble it all together with a butter knife or small offset spatula. These bars end up being pretty thick, so we bake them in a preheated 325-degree oven for about 55 to 65 minutes, or until the edges are set but the center is still a little bit jiggly. And the hardest part of this recipe is just waiting for the bars to be fully chilled before cutting it. I also like to dip my knife in hot water to get really nice clean slices.
Let's make a peach crisp for 1 because you don't have to throw a party in order to make a fruit crisp. Start by slicing 3 of your ripest peaches, then toss with some maple syrup, lemon juice, vanilla, cornstarch, and salt. Transfer to a baking dish. I have a cute little baking dish, but you can put this in any small cake pan. Then for the topping, mix together some oats, maple syrup, oat flour, cinnamon, and salt, and spread it over the top of the peaches. Bake at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Let it cool for just a few minutes, and the top with a scoop of your favorite ice cream. Then serve and enjoy all by yourself.
Greek yogurt is having its moment right now, and honestly, I get it. It's so good and has all kinds of benefits. So I took a heavy cream-loaded fruit salad and swapped in a simple Greek yogurt dressing, and wow, I did not expect it to be this good. Like, can't stop eating it good.
If you combine pineapple, coconut, and condensed milk in a blender jug and blend it till smooth, then pour it into ice pop bags and freeze for 8 hours. And just like that, you've made yourself the creamiest homemade ice pops. And honestly, this is perfect for the hot weather. When you open them up, you get these icy, creamy, fruity treats that taste amazing. Save this recipe because you will definitely want to try it this summer.
Let's make strawberry sago. We are gonna start with our strawberries. Next, I'm gonna add the sago pearls. Here they are. Let's add our strawberry jelly, strawberry boba, strawberry nata de coco, condensed milk, and then of course we have our strawberry milk. Let's add some ice. Now let's give this a mix. This smells amazing. That is delicious. This is better than huache, like this.
I'm so excited to share this recipe with you guys. Cherry's Jubilee tiramisu. I've got to say, this has got to be my favorite new tiramisu. It's really easy. We're going to go ahead and assemble everything, let it set up in the fridge. For the full recipe, comment tiramisu below and I'll DM you. Enjoy.
Let's make a lemon tiramisu with just 5 ingredients.
That's one of the best things I've ever made.
Love sour candy? If you've got watermelon and a lime, you can make this frozen sour watermelon that will help you fend off this heat wave like a champ. Welcome to episode 1 of Elite Snacking, where we take nutrient-dense plants and dial up the flavor. If you love frozen grapes, you've got to try these. So easy, and I cannot stop eating them.
I'm always game for an easy, fuss-free dessert in the summer. And although strawberries and cream isn't particularly groundbreaking, this one has a little twist to elevate it. We're macerating the strawberries in balsamic vinegar, which in simpler terms means we're drenching the cut strawberries in vinegar until they go soft and extra juicy, and then serving them alongside some lightly whipped cream. Finish them off with some fresh basil or mint, and you have a very simple, very delicious summer dessert with the added bonus of not having to turn the oven on. And it's the perfect summer pudding whilst strawberries are at their best. I'm always game for an easy, fuss-free dessert in the summer. And although strawberries and cream isn't particularly groundbreaking, this one has a little twist to elevate it. We're macerating the strawberries in balsamic vinegar, which in simpler terms means we're drenching the cut strawberries in vinegar until they go soft and extra juicy, and then serving them alongside some lightly whipped cream. Finish them off with some fresh basil or mint, and you have a very simple, very delicious summer dessert with the added bonus of not having to turn the oven on. And it's the perfect summer pudding whilst strawberries are at their best.